You see it, is your boy, the coach. You're live on the Coach Show, the Coach Show live. Man, oh man, oh man. Man, I tell you, you gotta like Jan Blachowicz's sense of humor. You gotta like it. Was he serious? Yeah. Oh, he was serious. But you gotta like the man's sense of humor. Hell, I like his sense of humor. You know what, Jan Blachowicz, man, what he did against Dominic Reyes, and I was wanting Jan Blachowicz to beat Reyes. I did. Deep down, I was like, yeah, go beat. Because Dominic Reyes, he was too reckless. He was sitting there talking about, whoa, well, John Jones vacated the division because he's scared of me. Like, come on, man. The guy got in the octagon with you. He fought 5 rounds versus you. How could he be afraid of you when he got the best of you? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get what guys like Dominic Reyes, like, where did he get this ideology from? Like, are people like Dominic Reyes just stuck on stupid? Like, Dominic Reyes just got beside himself and he thought he was better than what he really was. And Dominic Reyes got his ass knocked out. Okay? So Daniel Cormier, he just said, hey, you know what? He congratulated Jan Blachowicz and said, it was a great thing that he won the belt. And he said, if I'm John Jones, I'll fight him. DC said it. He said, well, if I'm John Jones, I'll fight him. And he said that I think he's too slow. I think he's too slow for John Jones. And DC, he's an analyst. And that's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to break down fights and tell you. He's supposed to tell you. Okay? Like, what is he supposed to do? Sit there and give you an opinion that says, oh, well, Jan's going to win. Not if he don't feel that way. And I feel the same way DC feel. I feel the exact same way. I feel like John Jones will get in there, man, and pick this dude apart. He's too slow. John Jones, actually, stylistically, Dominic Reyes will always be a tough matchup for John Jones. Jan Blachowicz probably won't be. Okay? And some of the talking points that DC said, it made sense. He's too slow. He's real slow. And also, he's not as athletic as John Jones. Okay? Like, Blachowicz, for him to beat John Jones, he would have to be in close quarters the whole time. And then even, that ain't secure. Because John Jones, he's a hell of a wrestler. So what he did, Blachowicz said, well, instead of like, if I'm Blachowicz, I would have been like, John Jones, let's go. What you worried about DC for? You're right, DC, he told DC to get his fat ass off the couch. See, I like this Blachowicz dude. But calling out DC, that's not helping nothing, man. That ain't helping nothing. Why? Why call out DC? He can't do nothing. The man's retired. And he point blank was like, nope, I'm not getting back in there. He said it. And I believe him. DC know, man. DC know he's not the same guy, man. When he fought Stipe Miocic, he know, man. He know. His time is gone and past. He slowed down. I can't picture DC trying to get back in the octagon. He ain't gonna do it. Jan Blachowicz, look, man. Blachowicz. You got John Jones problems right now. You got to find a way to get John Jones to come back down to the division to challenge, because that's your money fight. Okay? Fighting DC, that ain't a bag. That ain't a bag. Don't waste your time with a guy who not getting... DC, he's a fan now. He's an analyst. He's not going to fight you. You need to find out a way to get John Jones in that octagon. That's what you need to do, Jan Blachowicz. You got to get John in that octagon. Man, you need to be creative. You got a hell of a sense of humor. I mean, Jan, you need to call his mama out. You need to call out John Jones' daddy. You need to tell John Jones' girlfriend to step up and get a win. Look, man, you probably gonna have to pull up on John Jones, for real. You got to pull up, go to the Jackson Wink gym, beat on the door and say, hey, where John Jones at? Blachowicz, you got to do something, man, to be more creative. You got to infuriate John Jones to the point where he legit want to fight you. See, he ain't going to do it right now. John Jones too busy worried about what Israel Adesanya doing. And John Jones actually want to fight Francis Ngannou. Okay? John Jones want to fight Ngannou. That's who he really want. He ain't thinking about you. You got to give John Jones something to think about. You fight John Jones, now that's some money. You ain't finna make a bag fighting DC like that. I mean, what? You get a couple $100,000, maybe? Nah. John Jones is the bag that you want. That's the bag that you're seeking. To get yourself on the launching pad, being a champ ain't enough, bro. It ain't. Being a champ ain't enough. You, as a champ, you got to figure out how to get the bags, the right bags. Okay? Calling these people out beneath you in the division, that ain't going to work. You ain't going to make no money fighting these guys. Your money, Blachowicz, is going to come when you get your hands on John Jones. If you can get your hands on John Jones, your money is there. Okay? DC, they're going to have, I mean, what? Dominic Cruz will probably say the same thing. What? You going for to fight Dominic Cruz? No. Chill out, Blachowicz. Come on, man. Chill out, Blachowicz. Let DC go, okay? Get Daniel Cormier out of your mind. Daniel Cormier trying to go to a buffet right now. Blachowicz, we ain't got time for this, okay? We ain't got time for DC problems right now, Blachowicz. Okay? Get DC out of there. We got to figure out how you going to get John Jones in that octagon. Now, I gave you a couple of advice. I gave you some hints. Okay? You come after this man's whole family. You come after his family. You come after his woman. You say, I'm finna have 2 wives, John Jones. I'm coming to get yours. You do what you got to do to get this man in the octagon, but you got to do it. Because if you don't, you're going to let John Jones slip right through your fingers. Worried about guys that don't even fight anymore.